Hey everyone, welcome to Willow's Whimsy. This is my series, Neecie's Many Musings, and it's the potluck. It can be about anything I want it to be about. Usually not connected to any of my other series, my weekly series, or monthly ones, unless I feel like something should be delved into more. And then I'll do a sub-series on Neecie's Many Musings. I had one shot for today, and I had shot it twice. The first one was completely hateful and incendiary, and I guess I just had to get it out. The second one was better, but then I thought it was about what happened at the Capitol, and I think we all have feelings about that, regardless of our political affiliation, or at least that's what seems to be happening. And I may still post that. I don't know. We'll see. But I actually had this experience, and it was the first time I've ever had anyone be just outright ugly on my channel in their comments. And I'll explain in a second. I needed a coffee for this one. So, you know, I've been doing this for a long time. And for the majority of the time, I had like maybe 16 subscribers. And it's just been in the last year and a half that I went from about 16 to 500 something. And I'm having a heck of a time, by the way, getting to 600. So if you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would love that. So I've had like troll comments, and I've had comments where people will try to put a link, you know, up for something they're selling. Because my channel is fairly little, well, it is little, I still moderate comments, and so there's a couple people that have been wonderful and gracious, and I just okayed them to comment. You can do that on YouTube. So their comments will be published immediately. One of my earliest videos, and I took it down because I did get a comment on it, I guess about a year ago, that said, you should never do this. This is horrible for your skin. And it was a person who was vegan, and the video was how to do a homemade or a DIY peel-off mask. And you use gelatin. And I was like, oh, you know, thank you for letting me know. Like, I didn't think of that. And then I watched a couple videos of licensed estheticians saying, oh, you shouldn't do this. And I meant to take the video down, and I never did. And I'm guessing the reason I didn't take it down was because when you take a video down, you lose those views. And that video actually has gotten close to 1,000 views. It's probably one of my highest hitting videos. And I took it down now because I don't believe in what I did the video about now. So anyway, long story short. So this person who has 2 subscribers and no video content whatsoever, and I get that Google sets it up that way, like if someone comments and stuff on a video, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have a YouTube channel. They commented on that video and said, I'm the first person to comment on this video. Here's the thing, okay? They weren't the first person. I obviously had taken down the comments by the other person after, you know, I had thanked her, or didn't approve it or whatever. But so they weren't the first person, and I don't know. I've got a lot going on. And so I don't get to my comments immediately because YouTube only notifies me on my phone when one of those people that I allow to just comments. So I don't get notifications of all the comments that have to be approved. I see that when I actually go on my computer and go into YouTube and then, you know, go to comments, it'll show me. So I didn't respond to this person. I'm like, I can't stand that. It's like, I don't want people to comment because they want to be the first one. It's such a weird trend to me. I want people to comment, and I don't even care if they disagree with me. I want people to comment like what they learned from the video, why they liked the video, why they disagree with the video, as long as it's respectful, you know? So I don't care who the first commenter is. I am so grateful for the people who take the time to watch any of my videos. And so I didn't respond. And I got on yesterday and I thought, oh, I better go look at my comments. Sometimes I post videos on my phone, you know, when our Wi-Fi had gone down, like different things, you know, and I don't edit them. And sometimes I'll skip the week even doing videos. And so I always try to come on though, because I do have a handful of regular viewers and they'll be concerned. Like, you didn't say you were taking a week off. You didn't say you're going on vacation. Like, hey, is everything okay? And so I'll try to get on, you know, just a quick video on my phone and be like, hey everyone, I'm okay. This is what's going on. I'll be back. Here's when I intend to be back. And, you know, I don't have lighting, and in this particular video, it was one of those on my phone, and it was only about 2 or 3 minutes long, and no makeup on. I have done sub-series and different things on self-esteem and what my issues are. You know, my channel in some ways embarrasses me because I don't have a background, I don't have lighting, I have to use a free editing software, because you guys know in my other videos I share the journey to try and get through this financial stuff and just surviving me, basically. And this same person who had wrote, I'm the first person to comment on this video, on that video, on the short one with no makeup on, and said, and I can't remember because I've deleted the comment, but something to the effect of, ew, you nasty. You're too old to be a YouTuber. Okay. Wow. Wow. Now, I have come far enough in my life, and this was just another example, you guys, of how meditation and just some time in prayer and the yoga and like all of that has affected me to the good, because my first reaction was not, well, it wasn't hurt. I was blown away. Like, oh my, that's so mean, you know? And then I felt bad for the person. I mean, clearly they're young because they made the comment, I'm too old. But most people, even 30 or up, wouldn't be that unkind. So this tells me this is a young person who has not yet learned about consideration of others and their feelings. You know, if this had been even 5 years ago, I would have got into it with the person and called them all sorts of names and just ripped them a new one, you know? And I thought, I don't care. And my daughter called me and we were talking, and then I said, oh my God, I got to tell you about this comment on one of my videos. And we were laughing hysterically. And that's why I'm on today. I didn't do nothing with my hair. Haven't even brushed my teeth. I don't got a bra on. Y'all can't see that, thank God. Because it would scare you, not because, you know, I don't want to be seen naked. I didn't put any makeup on. Like, I do think you need to, depending on what you're trying to do with your channel, like you should, you know, at least appear clean, right? I am clean. I've got this yellow tooth. I've talked about that. That was actually from a kid that bullied me when I was young. I told that story in my story series. He chased me on my bike and he used to beat me up, so I was terrified, and I was going so fast I lost control of my bike and flipped over my handlebars and smashed the whole front of my face. And from that time on, this tooth slowly got darker and darker and darker. And a really nice dentist, when my son was really little, so I was probably 24 or 25, bleached it for free. And he wanted to try it because he'd never tried it before. And he said, "Can I try it on you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so it faded out, you know, and matched my other teeth. And then, of course, that doesn't last forever. So it slowly started darkening up again, and I don't have the money to get it fixed. So I don't know, you guys, like, I saw a channel. It's an 80-year-old woman who was doing her makeup, and she was beautiful. I mean, to me. And that has relevance for some people and gives some people some hope or maybe a little shot of confidence. Like, well, maybe I could try that too. None of us like getting older. Let's be honest. Okay. What I like about, the only thing I like about it is the wisdom I've gained, because it is so true that whole youth is wasted on the young. If I could go back and look like I did at 20, and know what I know now, I think I would have an amazing life. I really do. And, you know, but we have our journey and we got to go through it. Getting old sucks. Like, my bones hurt. I get stiff if I sit in the same position for too long. Yoga helps with that. Vitamins helps. You know, I take a protein collagen drink every day, like, to help with those things. I use products on my skin that they're not, no product is a miracle worker. I mean, I gotta tell you, sometimes I'll shoot a video without makeup on and I'll look at it and go, oh my, and I won't even post it, you know, excuse me, because I'm just embarrassed. And then I think, no, post it, Denise, who cares? It's my channel. I do the Friday reviews on different makeup. I don't care. When I'm 80, I'm still gonna be wearing makeup. And I'm gonna do videos about it because there's people my age who also, like me, love makeup and care and wanna know, is this worth it? I don't do swatches. I don't do like tutorials on how to achieve this look. And I've said so many times, it's because there are so many YouTubers, and not just the big, huge, famous ones like Neecie Tutorials or James Charles or Jeffree Star. Like, they do beautiful, beautiful things, but there's a lot of just your average young, beautiful YouTubers who have maybe 1,000 subscribers. And I just feel that let's leave that to them, you know? But if you are my age and you want to do it, do it. Like I said, that 80-year-old lady, I was blown away at what this woman, how she transformed herself. I don't think it's fair to say you're too old for YouTube. We all have different things we're walking through, and we all have weaknesses to share and strengths and hope to give and hope to receive, and hope is a good thing, right? And so, yeah, it blew me away, you guys. Now, I blocked the person. And like I said, I just got rid of that one video because I don't stand by it anymore. And I've said all along that I probably need to go back to the very beginning. I was just a different person then. And even though I'll lose those views for my total count or whatever, I don't care. It's not about that for me. I would love to be able to get into a position where I had enough people to build that community that I'm talking about, where we all kind of share our journey, share our, I don't want to say our failures, but, you know, when we don't succeed at something, like why and how can we all encourage and help one another to be, you know, less self-loathing and come from a place of not of self-hate and beating ourselves up, but like, okay, that didn't work. Like, next. Because so many of us have spent a lot of years wallowing in this, you know, journey and focusing on ourselves in a way that just, it serves no higher purpose, you know? So I just wanted to get on and share that that had happened and say, you know, please, like, it's the first time this has ever happened to me, and I'm sure it'll happen again, but if it has happened to you, or if it does happen to you, don't take that stuff to heart. You know, this was clearly a little baby of a person who has no concern or compassion for another individual's feelings. They don't know my journey, you know. I get support from this outlet and people who see these videos and who, you know, some say I inspire them, and that's wonderful. And I love that, but you inspire me. So that's the point that I want to make. Like, if this happens to you, don't let it extinguish your fire, you know. I'm going to be 53 in 2 weeks. Yeah. I look in the mirror and the person that I saw even 10 years ago isn't there anymore. No amount of even plastic surgery, if I could afford it, would fully take that. I'm not going to, I might be smoothed out and stuff like that, but I would still look like an older woman, you know? I'm not gonna, plastic surgery doesn't make you look 20, okay? And I do what I can, and you come to a place of acceptance, not defeat, because I'm gonna grow old gracefully, but I'm also gonna grow old being like, I'm gonna do what I want, say what I want, look how I want, wear what I want, be who I want. So I hope you guys all have a good day. I'm still laughing about it. I'm just like, oh my God. And you know, if you would, I would just ask that you send a spark of light to this person, that their heart would soften and open up. Whatever has caused them to be so ugly inside, that some of the light would get in and maybe break some of that up so that they can be a better human being and perhaps have a richer, fuller life. So I love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week with Neecie's Many Musings.